What is going on, guys? It is the second final episode of the Football Manager 26 beta West Ham save here, and we are in the final 3 games of the season, the Premier League season, that is, in season overall, because I got knocked out of the trophies quite early. But yeah, we've got Arsenal, Newcastle and Leeds, and if you notice anything different in my voice, I feel a bit ill and I've got a bit of a sore throat, so apologies for that. Plus I feel it makes my voice sound a bit better. What about you? But yeah, we got Arsenal, top of the table. Arsenal, might I add. If I was to go on to the Premier League table, yeah, the 6 points clear of Tottenham. They beat us. They look like they've probably got one foot on the title, so I need to stop that. I don't want them winning the title against us. A draw or a loss, but it doesn't look good, guys, to be honest. Look at my last win was back in end of March. After that, no wins in the league, 2 draws, 2 losses. So I need to do something here. I need to change something up, and let's see what we can do. Guys, I'm just looking. Is that a glitch? Why is the Manchester City fixture not there? I got beaten by Brighton in the FA Cup. Where's the Man City fixture? I mean, we did play Man City in, this is weird. I want to fix the schedule again. Yeah, there you go. That was weird. That I didn't see that, guys. It said Brighton and then it said Aston Villa. If you want to rewind, you can rewind it and show you. But the City fixture was not there. Strange. Oh well. But yeah, guys, top of the table Arsenal, then Newcastle, who are at the moment in 7th. They're not far from us then, are they? Do we still have a chance to clear them? So, 3 points behind Newcastle. If I can go into the Newcastle game, you know, just behind them, there's a chance. But it looks a bit difficult that we're gonna, with our current form as well, that we're gonna get into them European spots. But let's see how we do, guys. So I'm gonna pick my team now. So guys, I think out of possession I need to change a few things. You know, I'm just inviting pressure and that's leading to goals. So defensive transition, if I was to counter press, and this is gonna go against the whole the Catenaccio park the bus tactic, whatever it is, but you know, let's just make this a bit better, guys. Let's just be a bit more advanced. We're not going to change up too much in the tactic, but yeah, we'll get straight into the game. Actually, give me a second, sorry. What are we doing? Our team shape, here we go. May as well make some changes, I guess. Okay, to Wilson. Wilson will start this game instead of Fulkrug, and Gilham, he's had a few good games, but we'll drop him. Sensio Somerville will be coming back onto the pitch. His injury did affect us, to be honest. He was a very, very good player, but unfortunately, his injury caused us a bit of issues. But let's see how we do. But yeah, we're not going to make much changes and we're not going to waste a lot of time. Let's go straight into the game, guys. So that's the team we're up against. For some weird reason, the names do not look scary on paper, other than Gyökeres and Saka for me personally. You're probably thinking, Nasser, are you feeling alright, mate? But it's the truth, I guess. So we are at the business end of the season. We can still make the European spots, but it is looking difficult, if I'm honest. But let's see, can we get something from this home game against Arsenal? We lost 4-2 at the Emirates, I believe, and we went 1-0 up and 2-1 up in that game. But we ended up capitulating to a 4-2 loss at the Emirates, so let's see how we do here. Excuse me, guys. Just feel like I'm getting a flu, a cold, a fever. Well, I guess these videos don't stop, and I have to continue to do this. And they have the ball right now. Lewis Skelly and Ward-Prowse did well to win the ball back. Wilson is in almost like a false 9 position that Somerville tried to make it, and no, they've... Oh wow. So I decided to play a slightly high line and they play over my high line. And because of that, okay, I am probably, let's just say, reacting very quickly, but I need to keep an eye on everything. I can't let little things, because during the season they've played over my high line. You know, not just Arsenal, any team, they have played over my high line as well. When it's a low line, they're playing in front of me, so it's like I don't know what's going to work, and it's took me a whole season and I still could not figure it out. it is West Ham. It's not like I'm Manchester United. Well, Manchester United, but in real life. But despite at the time of recording, they've gone 5 games without a loss. They just drew against Tottenham 2-2 for context. But I'm not Man United, Chelsea, or Liverpool, someone that you expect to be at the top of the table, winning every single game. But here we are, and I don't know what just happened there. Did Callum Wilson just spaz out of position there? Did he just glitch out of the way of the ball? I don't know. Something happened there. Calafiori. They need to give him that long, luscious, tied back hair. I mean, that looks amazing. Calafiori. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of that in this episode, man. It's going to be a lot of this in the episode of me feeling ill and talking like my voice is croaky. Here's Martinelli and own goal, Max Gilman. Yo, that was a shot from Martinelli, and that took forever to get to the head of Max Kilman. And I don't want to look at this replay because it's too long. And I don't know how Kilman does not. I'm sure he has scored like a number of own goals this season. Kilman. The amount of times I've seen him on the score sheet, but not for us, it's ridiculous. And we're 1-0 down just after the half-hour mark, I believe. Well, here's Lewis Skelly for them. Marino, Martinelli, they're trying to now attack and go for a second. And it has pretty much been all them. That's a free kick. That is not. There's no way that's a penalty. There is no way that is a penalty, mate. There's a question, but the question will be answered. That was outside of the box. As expected. Saka. Marino, that is a good ball out wide to Gabriel Martinelli, who's gonna take it on the inside. Oh, that was good. That was good. Timber was sleeping and Fernandez caught him out. We've got 2 players ahead, Somerville and Callum Wilson, I believe. Somerville he's got away from, I think, Timber. And, bro, play through to Wilson. He was through. He might have been slightly offside, but better than what you did there, mate. The battle seems to be on our right side of the pitch. I got Wan-Bissaka 7.8, Martinelli 7.3. Them two are at it with each other, and according to the game, they're both outplaying each other. Kind of doesn't make sense, but I guess in different stages of the pitch they do well. Scholes, he's done well. He's done well in transition. Scholes is vital to this formation. On the ball, he can play as a DM. Off the ball, you can see he goes into that back 3. And that was vital there in that transition. And here's Somerville now. That's a good ball. Fernandez, you got Wilson, and he's got Bowen. He's taking too much time on the ball. Maybe no, there's a chance. And Again, why are you shooting from a position where it would have been just so much easier just to square the ball to Wilson and equalize? That's like 2 chances where we could have had potential clear-cut chances, and these clowns decide to go for goal themselves. Like, why are you being so greedy? Riccardo Calafiori. Oh, he's Martinelli. On that left flank. Wan-Bissaka's getting caught out too much on that left flank. And whilst we go into tactical side of things, Wan-Bissaka, yeah, out of possession. Yeah, out of possession, he's too far ahead. Would I play him as a out of possession? Play him as a holding wing back, and in possession, he will be a wing back. Yes, yeah. We'll do that. We'll go for that. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that plays out. Again, excuse me, guys. I think at halftime we'll have to make another tactical change. You don't look like you care. They probably do care, but I'm just going to say that. Out of possession, we are playing a 3 at the back. I think Wan-Bissaka will get pulled back into a holding fullback position, make him more defensive. Martinelli's running rings around him, even though he seems to be having a good game, according to the game, but he's just not doing it. Ego, Bowen. Can we score early in the second half? Ego's got it. No, nothing come up for that. They have a throw in on that right side. Ben White, Zuberman. I'm sure Ben White was like a centre back initially. He's been right back for quite a while. Calafiori, I'm sure he's a right back. He's playing centre back. Timber's a centre back and he's playing left back. Now, Arteta, yeah, they should probably do something similar in real life. And oh, corner. So that must have been a save then. Thankfully, no highlight after that. Let's remove early crosses. I love playing early crosses, whipped early crosses into the box. These clowns aren't really doing it. That's the issue. Saka's got the free kick. I don't think he's going to shoot from here, judging by the angle on which foot. Yeah, he doesn't shoot. Saliba, Zubimendi. So we have, sorry guys, so we have covered the right side of the, I just said that we covered the right side of the pitch and then the score. I really need to stop speaking too early, guys. But yeah, we are 2-0 down at home. We've not really done anything in this game. Chance-wise, there was a few chances we could have took, but we did not. And Callum Wilson is having an absolute poor game. I don't blame him. 2 chances he could have had to score, where my guys were just so greedy. They decided to go for goal rather than square it to him. Well, just other than that, he still had a poor game, so he's gonna come off. Start going a bit more positive. Push a bit forward now, because we need to. We got nothing to lose now. We're 2-0 down. We've got nothing to lose, I guess, other than more of a goal difference. But I wanted to go to the Newcastle game, you know, level with them or close enough so I could overtake them. I need Newcastle to lose now. If they draw, then, you know, they're away from us to some extent. Let's do instructions. So I have changed the tactics slightly. Oh wow, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? In possession, okay. Bypass the press. Let's try going a bit more. We've got nothing to lose now. A little bit wider, more possession. A bit standard. I don't. Sporting runs both flanks. Work ball into box. Yeah, let's just do a few things. Change up a few things. Try to get something. Try to get a goal. You know, with shots wise, we've matched them almost. Well, we're 2-0 down. They finished their shots. We did not. Well, Kilman own goal and a Saka goal. Eze, he might should go for goal here. This looks like a very attractive position to shoot, and he does, and he scores. It's 3-0 to Arsenal, and it's a comfortable victory for the North Londoners at the London Stadium, and just gets from bad to worse. And guys, I'm holding it in. I'm actually very, very angry that nothing seems to work, and we're just hobbling ourselves to the end of the season to like a mid-table finish, or maybe even lower than mid-table. I'm not even going to make the last 2 changes or the last 3 changes. I'm just going to let these guys run it out. We lost very, very comfortably. Yeah, embarrassing, and that's it. I'm glad that game is off. It's finished. Tactical sort of match. No, I'll let everyone else talk. I'm not happy. You don't like saying, but you should admit as is. I'm not going to talk about that. That's just my ego coming in the way. And okay. So guys, this is what the table looks like. Newcastle did lose their game. It looks like. Can I pull up the results here? This is the Saturday, and we are. Did they lose on the Friday? Newcastle, according to this, Newcastle lost their game, but I can't seem to find their fixture unless I'm blind. Not detailed, basic. You know, where's Newcastle's fixture? I'll look into the schedule. Where's the fixture schedule? Here we are. So they lost to Nottingham Forest away. Okay, I didn't show it there, but on the Saturday. So we can actually, if I was to look at the league table now, goal difference wise, excuse me, Newcastle are on -5. Roma. Wow. Okay. So we win, we will go ahead of Newcastle in the table. I don't know why I'm concentrating too much on Newcastle. It is our next game, but at the same time, Newcastle are like the richest club in the world, I believe. So I do want to beat them. I don't know how we did in the. We did knock them out of the FA Cup. I'm not sure how we did in the return fixture, but yeah. So according to this, supporters are happy with our performance. I saw the board. They're pleased overall. There's some criticisms there. Record a top half Premier League finish. So we are still, we're guys, we are literally just hobbling towards a top half finish if we get there. Yo, this guy looks like the devil. Look at that face. Look at that face, mate. Look at that face. 198 centimeters tall. I need to change this, guys. I would have changed this to feet. I mean, I understand centimeters, but my preference is literally feet. Okay, don't take that the wrong way, guys, please. I'm talking about his height. I'm not talking about anything else. Please, do not take that the wrong way. Detail, where is it now? Ah, here you go. Height. Feet. Yes. How much feet is it? Okay, is it not changed? I think I have to refresh it, I guess. We'll find out now. Ongoing focus is right. Well, we're going to Newcastle United. Nick Walter made how much feet? 6'6". Oh, this guy's close to 7 foot, but yeah. Guys, survival at stake for Chelsea. We were looking at the Premier League table all that time, and obviously I was obviously looking at myself. Chelsea are 16th. Guys, Chelsea are 2 points away from relegation. Can you believe this? In my table, Chelsea are fighting relegation. I cannot believe I'm saying that. That's something interesting to keep an eye on. They got Tottenham next, so it's not going to get any easier. Right, guys, team instructions time, and I'm gonna change a few things though. Tackling stuff. Sorry, I'm just burping a bit, but yeah, okay. Back to that. That's out of possession. This is very, very weird. Out of possession. That's what we're gonna look like against Newcastle. Out of possession. We are very, very, very. What's it called? Back. And I think you know what I need to do. I'm gonna start pushing some plays out slightly. If I was to go back there, Bowen is more saying, yeah, it's gonna be like a back five. That's what I want. I want them to keep their shape. Excuse me. And out of possession, what is he? A screening central midfielder. Pressing central midfielder. I am just letting the handbrakes off slightly as my team. Bowen was right all the way back there. So yeah, no, go away, Callum Wilson. So in the center of the pitch, this is what we're gonna look like. Yeah, I really love this, man. I think I've said this in like 10 different episodes that I really love this situation. This is off the ball like that. This is what we need here. On the ball, the issue here on the ball is these two get very, very exposed. So I think on the ball, in possession, Ward-Prowse. Careful, expressive goal threat. Yeah, I don't know. Ward-Prowse is more of an attacking player. No, Scholes will be more of like a halfback. He'll almost play like a 3 at the back throughout, really. Now, if I look at it in possession, excuse me, guys, in possession, yeah, he's a halfback. Even there, yeah, Scholes will. Yeah, so Kilman can move slightly central with Todibo, and Scholes can just provide that cover on that left side. It will still technically be a 3 at the back, even in possession. But is there any way I can ask him to make late runs into the box? Personalized? No. I'm sure there's a way, no? Play instructions. Here we go. Play instructions. Shooting. No, we don't want to shoot on sight. Passing risk. Take more risky passes. I don't know how his passing is. Dribble more, so he'll dribble forward, I guess. Bro, why are you not? Okay, I don't think it's an option. I don't think it's an option in this. In passing strategy, yeah. Well, let's just go with that. Take more risks. As risky as that is. But yeah, Wilson had a bad game in the first one. In the last one, sorry, he's gonna come off. Ward-Prowse will come off. Where's Thomas Soucek? Was he injured? I don't know, but he's coming on. Thomas Soucek, he's gonna play in that. You know what? Sorry, I can probably change. Give me a second, guys. So Soucek is the halfback, guys, now, and now we've got in possession. Yeah, Soucek will be the halfback. The 2 centre backs move to the left, and Scholes will be more forward because Soucek's more of a defensive player. That's the team we're going for, guys. And we really need to go. You know what? I'm going to go attacking, positive mentality, because we really need something from this game. That's a building outside. We're away at Newcastle, aren't we? Yeah, we're away. So we win here, we go ahead of Newcastle. And I really want to do that because they are. I know this indirectly has nothing to do with whatever happens on the pitch. But I really, really want to beat the richest team in world football. In terms of ownership finances, I guess. And they are, in my opinion, underperforming. For a team that was in the Champions League this season, they're underperforming right now. But this is obviously the beauty of the Premier League, that there's so much competition. It's absolutely ridiculous. You just wonder who's the next team that's going to get taken over by I don't know, an Arab billionaire or billionaire in general. Here's Walter Marder, and it's that kind of thing. Is that how do you take that on? My centre backs are so poor. If this was a long-term save, guys, I would actually get rid of one of them centre back at least in the summer and sign someone else. But I feel as if it could also be a tactical issue. Also, possession-wise, we are so bad. Nothing's happening other than that Walter had a chance. So Sheck, yeah, he's playing as that halfback on the pitch, just what we need. And yeah, like, and Riola, I don't think I wanted that. I don't think, because they just headed that onto Walter, and that is a beautiful ball. Wan-Bissaka's caught out of position, and it's 1-0. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka just cannot defend. We are 1-0 down, and we are falling. That was just a beautifully played ball by Walter and Joe Linton, who is originally a striker, I believe, has just given them the lead. And that all came from Areola smashing the ball up, and they took possession from that goal kick, hoofed up the pitch aimlessly, almost. It felt like it probably was going to Fulcrook, but still felt aimless to me. And now he is Joe Linton, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't believe I'm realizing this now. All after the whole season, our left side is so bad. Wan-Bissaka is so poor. He can't defend in real life. He can't defend in the game. That's the way I see it. Now we are 2-0 up going into halftime. It was a really dead first half, but out of possession, Wan-Bissaka really needs to stay back as a fullback. Yeah, holding fullback. You're gonna stay into that position, man. I can't believe that. It's just ridiculous. And both Joe Linton goals came because Wan-Bissaka was asleep, and then the rest of the defense could not deal with it either. It's a 5 without a loss now, a 5 without a win, I think. Can't go forward, man. They're so well positioned, the Newcastle players. And here's Fernandez, Fulcrook, get the ball forward. That is beautiful. Somerville is through. Please get into. It's absolutely ridiculous. That shot was ridiculous. Somerville, after his injury, he's not been the same player, to be honest. After his injury, he has been just a shadow of his former self from the first part of the season. Here's Joe Linton. This time Wan-Bissaka's back, and there you go. Okay, we foul him, but we stop him at least. And it's a free kick for them. It's definitely a shootable, scoreable position from Tonali. He has gone for goal and is at the post, man. We concede so many from free kicks, man. It's ridiculous. Come on, guys. Come on. It's going to be half time now anyways, and we're not really going to do much here with this. Yeah, it's half time and it's 2-0 to Newcastle. Like, what am I seeing, man? I made a mistake with Wan-Bissaka. I'll take that on myself. I should have put him into a normal right back position right from the off and out of possession. Because he was playing as a wing back off possession, Newcastle exposed it. They exposed our left side, just like Arsenal did countless amount of times. And I think in the last game, I got really nothing to play for now, it feels. Ego, bro, we went into that tackle a bit dangerously. I think last game, even though it's not really going to matter, I will put Wan-Bissaka a bit further behind. And if I manage to get a result, then that was one of my issues, the right side. And I managed to figure out the last day of the season when it doesn't really matter. Joe Linton's got a hat-trick on that right side, on that left. Their left, our right. And Joe Linton, what a player he's been. He's got a hat-trick. And yeah, we've conceded 9 goals in our last 3 games, or 2 and just over 2.5 games, which is absolutely poor. That Al-Hajj Malik Duke is coming on. You're coming on. Bowen is coming off. It's just so bad. It's ridiculous. Wan-Bissaka. This in real life would be a statement, and it is a statement right now. I'm making all 5 substitutions right now. Rodriguez, you can't play as a centre back, but you're gonna have to play that, mate. Excuse me. 5 substitutions on the hour mark. That's how poor we've been. Livramento, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It gets from worse to worse, if that's the word. That was definitely in the box. That is a penalty. And Walter Marder can get onto the score sheet. And this will be 10 goals conceded in the last 2 3/4 games. If this goes in. Of course it goes in. Areola. Poor. Guys, the truth is, I cannot wait for the end of the last game of the season. I just cannot wait for the end of that. Just get rid of this season. It's not been a good save. It's been a good start to a save, but it's been a poor save in general. And this actually just shows it. I mean, they're playing with an injured player on the pitch, Jacob Ramsey, and I made 5 subs. It just shows how bad we've been. And here's Joe Linton, the star man for them. He'll get the ball, and maybe some of the tactical changes and the substitutions might do something now. I don't know. I mean, I don't care even if we score. Will I celebrate? Probably not. But the players that have come on, they're trying to show something, and Gil showed some fight there, but it's too late. It's too little too late, isn't it? It's one of them guys. I just want to see that. I just want to see the final whistle in this game. I just want to wave that white flag and be like, done. Thank you very much. Goodbye. See you later. Tata. Livramento. And Doof, that was good. That was good in the transition. I think I need to make wholesale changes for the final game of the season, to be honest. Need to make like super wholesale changes. Doof, that's good. That's good. Come on. Oh, that was beautiful. And full Krug. Wow. Now, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. That was such a beautiful goal. Might be definitely one of my best goals of the season, if not the best. And that was El Hadj Malik Diouf. And what a ball that was. Curled in. And Nicholas Fulkrug rises high. He had a lot to do there. He had to direct that ball totally the other side towards goal, and he had to get a lot of neck muscle power into it, and that was a beautiful goal. It's just a shame it has nothing to do. It just doesn't count for anything really. And I would love to celebrate a goal like that, but in the whole grand scheme of things, it's just not worth it. Not worth it. Not happy, mate. Not happy, guys. So yeah. But guys, that puts us 10th. We're staying 10th. I don't know how. It's like everyone underneath us is doing poorly. And Chelsea are in the relegation zone, guys. Chelsea are in the relegation zone. Like, what is going on? So Arsenal have been crowned Premier League champions. Beat Burnley 2-1, their first league win since 2004. It's 2026 years, so 22 years it took them to win the league, and yet thoroughly deserved. 6 points ahead of Tottenham with a game to spare. City, the Manchester clubs look like, yeah, the Manchester clubs have secured European qualification. Liverpool have secured Europa League, and Newcastle not yet secured, but almost. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And again, Chelsea are in the relegation zone. Leeds and Burnley are down. Leeds and us have got nothing to play for on the final day of the season. We've got Leeds, and let's see how we do. Sunderland versus Chelsea. So Sunderland, can they get relegated? No, I don't know. I think there's too many teams below them for them to have a chance of relegation, but it'd be crazy to see Chelsea get relegated in save, man. Like, wow. Right, guys, Leeds. Now, what should I change? Out of possession, Wan-Bissaka back as a fullback. And whilst holding fullback, he's not going up for nothing. And you know what? He's going to get dropped as well, actually. So Walker Peters is going to play that new, and you know what? He's actually pretty decent there. Diouf played a good ball in. He's going to get put in. Jarrod Bowen is going to drop for Paqueta. This is something I probably should have done early on in the season. Ward-Prowse will come on for Soucek. Yeah, This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Not much changes, not much tactical change. I just want to get out this fixture out of the way, guys. It's the final day of the season. We've got nothing to play for. Leeds are already relegated, so let's just go out there and hopefully get a win. Fellas, we are off at the London Stadium for the final game of the season. We have gone 6 Premier League games without a victory. I think that's 4 losses and 2 draws. 4 losses and 2 draws. That's how bad we've been. I'm hoping to end that last 3 games with losses, and we conceded like 10 in the last 3. Got the worst defensive record in the league, and I don't know how we're 10th with all that, but yeah, we should have probably been lower. But let's just finish this off. Let's just finish this season off in a high point, I hope. If we lose to a relegated team, you can't possibly say, okay, they're already relegated, they have no pressure, but still, we need to win. We need to finish on a high. At least that'll give me some sort of peace, I guess. Or else I'm never going to be able to get over this save in my life, man. And they've got the ball right now. They're playing like the team that are 10th. We're playing like the relegation team, according to this highlight. I don't know why he didn't go for goal there. But again, they managed to get the ball in on that. Oh, come on. You're having a laugh. You're just so poor on the ball. Like, what are you doing? Daniel James, former Manchester United man, with the goal. 1-0. I don't know what to do, whether to laugh or cry. We're just so bad. It's unbelievable. I mean, it could be worse. Chelsea are about to get relegated potentially. What is Chelsea's result right now? What are they doing right now? Chelsea, Chelsea, they're in the lead and Sunderland equalised, and that ball's gone in. Please don't let them score again. And they score again. It's 2-0. These players want me to get sacked, don't they? These players really want me to get sacked. So I fixed up the right side, and then central, they're all over me. Half time. We're gonna. Not angry, just disappointed in you, really. Yeah. No, Paqueta. Oh, he's doing all right there, Paqueta. That was good. That was good. Deuce put one in. Away goes Kyle Walker-Peters. Somerville. Oh, he's done that. He's done well, and that's it. He's got him away from Walker-Peters. Skulls and Fulkrug. We got a goal. Well, there's an offside flag there. I don't think that was offside. VAR needs to check that. I don't think that was offside. It is being checked. What? I thought he was onside. When Skulls took the shot, I thought he was onside. We'll find out now. Yeah, he was offside, to be fair. To be fair, he was very offside. His almost his whole body was offside. Now, we're attacking. We're trying to get back into the game. It just feels like it's too little, too late. Who is that? Max Kilman. Ward-Prowse. Kilman. Todibo. Two of the most useless centre-backs I've seen in my life. In the game, of course, and that might be another offside. I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I couldn't tell whether that was offside or not. VAR's probably going to check it. No, it's not. Okay, it's been given. This is what we need. There's no touchline shouts, so that's very, very annoying. Arsenal 2-1 down to Crystal Palace. I mean, they can probably afford to lose this. Sunderland is 1-1. The Manchesters are already in the Champions League. Liverpool are going to secure their spot, it looks like, as well, in the Europa League. Williams, oh, Fernandes, he did well there. He did well. I told the players at halftime, I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. And how was that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Now, Daniel James, and he's got pace. He's definitely got the pace, and he's used that pace to full advantage, and we almost conceded. Why does none of my centre backs? Why does nobody defensively jump up with the attacker? That's what I don't understand. You're not jumping up. You're not going to tackle him. You're asking him to just take a free shot on goal. Eagles are going to come on, off, on. Eagles are going to come on. Solskjaer's going to come on. Anybody else that's just having a poor game? Todibo 6.2. You're ridiculously useless, Todibo. And 20 minutes left. We can still get something from this game. Guys, please just get a draw from this game, man. Just finish the season on somewhat of a small positive note. Because you're just extremely poor. Ball's gone up. He's full. No, he's not there. Tanaka, Bijol, Nonto. I think he scored their second goal, didn't he? He did, and he's away from. What was that? Ego, this left back here. Ego, he's away from Ego just so easily, and they've made it 3-1. I don't understand what's happened. Final 4 games of the season, 4 losses in a row, and oh goodness gracious me, goodness gracious me. Well, let's just finish the season, guys. Let's just finish the season, guys. Let's just get that final whistle. And I will be doing one more episode, guys, like a season review episode. Whether it's worth it or not, probably isn't. We will see, you know, our best results, worst results, worst result. There's more than a handful to pick up from. Embarrassed, absolutely shameful. Listen, you get so tired of saying the same things in the press conference, and I'm just gonna send that assistant. I cannot be asked with that final game of the season. But where do we finish? We finished 10th, and Chelsea actually survived relegation. It's actually the West London rivals Fulham who go down. Chelsea survived relegation by 1 point, and that is crazy. But yeah, that's the end of the season. Right, guys, next episode I will see best results, worst results, and again, a handful to pick up from when it comes to worst results. And we'll see who wins the Champions League, who wins whatever. If I was to go into the Europa League. No, here we go. Let's just look at the Conference League first. The final is between Crystal Palace and Besiktas. Wow. And that's in about 3 days' time. So we won't be watching the game, but we will obviously be taking a look at the results just out of curiosity, see who's won all the European leagues as well. Europa League. There's something wrong with my keyboard, man. So European League. Okay, that result's already happened, eh? 20th of May. Alright, so Porto have won the Europa League. Luke de Jong with an 89th minute. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. And obviously the Champions League has not been played yet. UEFA Champions League, Real Madrid Juventus. Yep, super heavyweight tie, 30th of May, 6 days from now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the final episode, the review episode of what has been a promising season at first. Then it just kind of it dropped. It just went, and you can tell by that noise on my face. I would have at least wanted to finish the season on a high. We didn't even do that. We lost the 4 games of the season, the last 4 games of the season, all in a row. 6 games or 7 without a win in the last 7 or something. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.